I can confidently tell you that the certificate Tinubu presented to INEC was fake. This is coming from the popular investigative journalist David Hudeyin. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Acapella, aka the Dollar Remix, aka a big, aka the Golden Boy. By chance, you realize everywhere soft. Just know say na Golden Boy they run am. I is coming back. Anyway, this normally everything wey dey about all the news right now na election. February don reach here, everybody dey find their interest. You go see people from the opposition party. Right now is the time to do your own search. Na ultimate search, no, but everybody is searching and digging deep. But of course, one journalist who has never slept on the APC presidential candidate is David Hudeyin. Of course, if you are not new to the Nigerian news space, David Hudeyin right now is about the most popular investigative journalist in Nigeria. Recently, David grant one interview and he say, according to all the research wey he do, David take am upon himself, you understand me? Baba say he can categorically tell you confidently that the Bola Ahmed Tinubu that gained admission in Chicago na woman. Are you saying Tinubu is unisex? Are you saying no? Excuse me, no, David, no, wait. Are you saying before you even say this? Have you even made a down payment for a roadside on David? Have you made a barabulu balance? Baba, God abeg o. Na why when you go bring this gist give me, I say you go abeg o. Also this kind thing once he bring am carry, I come professor for trouble. He go say in wash her with him 2 eye, he dey lis ten to David. David dey talk say he go do all him research. Say the Bola A. David did not even call it Ahmed. He say it's Bola A. Tinubu, who gained admission in the Chicago University, is a woman. In fact, according to the woman, she's a black American. No, see what will happen now. See, Eagle, because I know they take a put person for problem. Wetin go happen? He go take us more go here direct from David. Shey dey understand me now. Then when we come back, you understand me, and I will show you what I've paid my down payment for a roasted. I is coming back.
A story potentially about somebody who has a chance of becoming Nigeria's next president being linked to drug trafficking, and is just relegated to the realm of like social media rumors and stuff you see on blog pages on Instagram and things like that. So I dug into it, and the information it's visible to the blind and audible to the deaf, right? That this fellow was involved in drug trafficking. And this is not an allegation. This is not a claim. This is a documented fact, right? There are legal documents backing this up, right? This guy forfeited $460,000 of funds that were, I quote, proceeds of narcotics trafficking. This is on record. So I don't know, possibly because it's been 29 years since this thing happened, and as we tend to do in Nigeria, we tend to think that justice has an expiry date. So because this thing happened 29 years ago and he has been able to get away with it, he became a governor, he governed for 2 terms, has been a political operator, he was elected as a senator in 1992 as well. So basically he got away with it all the time. So the posturing from the camp seems to be that, well, this is already dead and buried, so why are you resurrecting this now? So why are you asking this question? And I think that's a ridiculous position to take, because as I've said earlier, Bola Tinubu is not applying to be president of Lagos or president of APC or president of Dele Alake and Bayo Onanuga. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is applying to be my president too. And your president, everybody's president who carries a Nigerian passport. So of course he has to answer this question that were you or were you not linked with drug trafficking? And if you claim that you weren't, well, here's the evidence, unimpeachable evidence that you were. So what do you have to say for that? Obviously, he doesn't want to answer that question. He doesn't want to present himself for that kind of type of question, because obviously he doesn't have anything with which to defend himself. He's as guilty as sin. That's very obvious. And then the second story, which I did, which was a separate story, but also linked to that, was a story about perjury. Now, on his INEC EC9 affidavit, he made several claims. He claimed that the date of birth he claimed on his INEC EC9 was a different date of birth to that which he has used in other places. So essentially what happened was the lawyer that you mentioned, Mike Enahoreba, he actually took INEC to court earlier in the year, I think in August, when INEC refused to make Bola Ahmed Tinubu's EC9 form public, and he won the case. INEC released the EC9 form to him. So then he contacted a law firm in Chicago, Leahy, Eisenberg, and Franco, to essentially investigate some of these claims that were made by Bola Ahmed Tinubu about his history in the US. So subpoenas were sent to Chicago State University, Richard Daley College, Deloitte, where he claimed to have worked, and Anderson Tax, because he claimed to have worked at Arthur Anderson at some point too. And the results that came back from these institutions proved that the claims he made on his INEC EC9 and some of the documents submitted on his INEC EC9 were completely false. So, for example, the subpoena that went out to Chicago State University, the lawyer asked for all records regarding Bola Ahmed Tinubu that Chicago State University had, and they responded with the records he used to gain admission to Chicago State University, where he stated that he went to a secondary school called Government College Lagos, and he graduated in 1970. Well, it just so happens that Government College Lagos started in 1974. So clearly he couldn't have graduated in 1970 because it didn't exist. The degree certificate that was provided by the university, which was an exact reprint of the original certificate that was issued to a certain Bola A. Tinubu in 1979, was a completely different document to that which is submitted to INEC. Different font, different wording, different signatures, and different dates. And then what, in my opinion, the craziest thing of all was that a very simple, some very 5-minute internet research revealed that this document that is submitted to INEC was sourced from an online forgery service called diplomamakers.com. So literally, if you go to the Pinterest the repository of this website, diplomamakers.com, you will literally see a template for a Chicago State University fake degree certificate that is identical to what he submitted to INEC. The same grammatical errors on that certificate with what he submitted to INEC. So essentially, this guy or somebody working for him went to a service that produces fake certificates, diploma-makers.com, right? Got a fake certificate from there and submitted it to INEC. So the question is why? The answer to that may be answered by some of the other records that were obtained from Chicago State University. Now, one of the records that was obtained was a transcript from Richard Daley College, which was used to gain admission. And on that transcript, it was stated that the person known as Bola A. Tinubu that was given admission to Chicago State University, the sex of that person was female. So which essentially means that the person parading himself as Bola Ahmed Tinubu today and the person who got admission to Chicago State University as Bola A. Tinubu are in fact not the same person. That person also claimed to have a different nationality. That person claimed to be Black American. Tinubu on his INEC EC9 claimed that he has no nationality except Nigerian. So there are so many questions to answer. There's the basic issue of perjury, which, by the way, is a criminal offense. You can go to jail for that. There's the issue of falsification of documents, forgery. There's the issue of identity theft. There's the issue of non-declaration of supplementary nationality. And then there's the issue of the false claims of having gone to Government College Lagos, which didn't exist when he came to graduate. And just to quickly close on this, the subpoena that went out to Deloitte, the response that came back simply said, we do not know this person. This person has never worked for us. We have no record here. So if you recall, and let me just quickly close with this, his most recent media appearance, where he was asked, how did he make your money? All of a sudden, he made no reference to Deloitte this time around, which is a story has been shopping around for decades. These are questions.
Anyway, so you hear that direct from David now, because normally get the kind of message where they will say, you go say, no, let's hear from the horse's man. So, even though now you go bring the gist, I say, go meet horse, your fellow in here, more to discuss. So right now, we've heard directly from David. Now, the big question on ground, David Hudeyin has been saying this thing like forever. I think there was a time when Gist Lover blog, also mentioned something like this to say that Tinubu's actual name is Amoda, and that the Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a woman. I've also seen a news like that on Gist Lover blog. Now the question is, what is INEC doing? Has INEC done their investigation? Is INEC going ahead to find out if all these people are lying? INEC is not saying anything. APC has not come out to counter it. Their spokesperson from Festus Keyamo to their APC media aides. What exactly is going on? Is a man who's coming to become the next president, or who's coming to contest as the next president of Nigeria, coming with a fake identity? That first, if na relationship gets in a red flag, take am ambidant. Sorry, na Acapella they talk, no vex. You understand me? You understand me? That's a red flag. You cannot be coming out because it's crazy how all these allegations are going on. There's not been any interview granted to clarify these things. Why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu avoiding town hall meetings? Why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu avoiding interviews? Is it because he doesn't want to be asked these questions? What exactly is making him not coming out to talk to the people that he wants to lead? Because I wetin keep us there, na so one come out that I say even if na NEPA bill you we no care. Right now, Baba dey talk to us according to his mood. You understand me? Anyway, I don't say more than what I've been sent to do. You understand me? The 2023 election is right here. The reason why some of these things go come out as he go sell me, I go bring am. Now so that everybody go see the card wey dey laid on the ground. Do you understand me? So that by the day, once you put your own pick to last card, check up, you know, come face another person say, like say they tell me. You should understand me. So until I see your face again the next time, now New Year we won't enter so. But meanwhile, we're still in 2022. Follow my social media handles as they display. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a Christmas season. It's a season of giving. That's why this page now, if you see this video now, go see where they say give stars. Find me something. Find me something. Find me something. If you give me star, you die. Find me so how much we start? 300. I like say you did there since you do like man-made God. You get you know they see. Anyway, it's 2022. The you with you is only you that can utilize you. Ajay Akapi, you dey motivate.